Have you ever had a season where no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work out? Job falls through, the relationship ends, opportunities slip away, and you start wondering, what's the point of trying? If you're in that place right now, I want you to hear me. Don't give up, not right now. I'm telling you, it may seem like nothing's working out, but sometimes when things don't work out, they're actually working out for your favor. So in this video, I'm going to teach you about how that works out so you can find hope in your hopeless time, so you won't give up, so you'll keep on pushing, and I'll explain to you the secret tools to help you navigate that season so you don't miss the blessing around the corner. What's going on, guys? My name is Fausto Castellanos. I'm a motivational speaker, clinical counselor, and spiritual advisor. But most importantly, I'm somebody who's battled with addiction, trauma, mental health, codependency, and I've had many seasons of my life where things weren't going my way and I wanted to give up. But I'll tell you what, thank God I didn't give up, because the blessing that was around the corner was way better than I ever wanted. And I truly believe those who hurt the most heal the most. And there's a lot of people out there that claim to be gurus, life coaches, and healers who are hurting you more than helping you. And not only have I been through the pain, but I've been able to walk through it the healthy way. I went to school to get educated, and I've worked with over tens of thousands of people due to a mentor of mine who allowed thousands of people a week to come to his house to find hope, to find healing, and to find inspiration. And please don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions that you want me to help you with, because I give out free therapy so I can help you in the comments how to navigate your situation. So let's start off by normalizing the feeling that you have, that nothing's going your way. Everyone, even the most successful people, have seasons where everything falls apart. Struggle is not a sign of failure, it's a sign of growth. Life isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. The best things in life don't come easy. They come from being uncomfortable, going through hell. And if everything was easy, you never develop to the person you're supposed to be, to receive what you truly deserve, to become the thing that you've always wanted to become. And sometimes what you really want takes a lot of pain to develop the character in order to become it. Now, right here, what I'm going to explain to you is the psychology, right? I want to break down the psychology, because sometimes knowing why when you go through difficult times or things don't go your way, why it's so hard for you to not give up, why it's so hard for you to not doubt, to spiral, to fall into these negative patterns. I want to explain to you, it's not your fault. It's not because you're not good enough or you're not strong enough, but it's actually just the psychology of our brain, of how it's wired. So the first one is survival brain. When everything goes wrong, your mind kicks into survival mode. It goes worst case scenario. It doubts because it wants to give up to avoid more pain. 2, comparison trap. You start looking around thinking, everyone else is winning, but you. But you're forgetting that most people only show the highlights of their life. Most people show things about life that's not even true. They just want you to think it's true. So stay away from comparing, because comparing will rob you from hope when you're going through rough times. 3, identity crisis. When your plans fall apart, your identity starts to collapse with it. Let's say your whole life you're always the successful one, the strong one, the problem solver. And then all of a sudden, you don't feel successful. You can't solve the problem. You don't feel strong enough. You're going to have an identity crisis of saying, like, who am I? And right here, I want to be vulnerable with you guys, because I only teach things that I've been through myself. So I'm going to share a brief story about me. So I've had situations where I thought I was with the woman that I was going to marry. We move in together. We get a pet together. Everyone's like, you're a power couple. And then I end up getting cheated on and losing my home and losing my pet and losing my career. And so I was so confused and I was so lost. I thought that I finally figured out how to break the cycle of toxic patterns. And I found true love, and this was my future. And it wasn't. I've had times where I got a job opportunity of a lifetime. And I was like, I've been manifesting this. I've been writing about this, journaling about this. It's finally here. And I get to the point of about to sign that contract, and they end up screwing me over, lying to me, and stealing all my ideas. And the last one I want to give you too is, if you've ever heard of Soft White Underbelly, it's the #1 YouTube channel in the world for storytelling. And I truly felt 4 years ago that I was meant to be on it, because I got big into, like I said, manifesting, big into affirmations. My life was getting really good. And I felt like, oh, this is going to happen and it's going to take my career to the next level. And literally year after year for 4 years, I never heard back. They never wanted to bring me on. And I felt defeated, felt weak, I felt delusional. And I wanted to give up on this idea that I'm supposed to be this hope dealer to help people. Now let's reverse it, right? The 3. So you heard how it didn't work out. So with the relationship, what ended up happening was I learned that I was still chasing the love of my dad, right? And a narcissistic personality, emotionally unavailable person. I didn't know that. It was a great relationship. It wasn't terrible, but it didn't work out. But that taught me that I was still chasing the love of my dad, put me into EMDR therapy, and it actually created me to heal a lot of wounds I didn't know were there. And now I'm happily going to get married now, and I'm able to actually be the best version of myself. I learned that I wasn't ready for the woman I'm going to marry today. I wasn't ready for her back then. I needed to have that breakup to have a breakthrough because there was something better for me. So see, a lot of times life has something better for you than what you want. Let's go to the second one, right? How about the dream contract that I thought I had and they screwed me over, stole my ideas? So after that situation happened, I had this mental breakdown and I was like, I don't want to live no more. I'm over this. I'm tired of people screwing me over. I'm a good person trying to help people. But thank God that contract didn't get signed, because 3 months after that, I ended up giving up everything in my life, packing up my bag with my, current girlfriend today. And I was able to go backpacking through 14 countries in Asia. And what I learned on that backpacking trip, for one, I can only go if I didn't have a career to quit. Imagine if I signed that contract, I wouldn't be able to go. 2, I realized that I was still seeking validation through people and not through myself. And so that trip allowed me to heal that wound, to be able to love myself, so that I'm able to now be more wisely when it comes to working with people. Because the reality was, I would have never enjoyed working for that person. And then the third one, right, with the soft white underbelly, I tried year after year for 4 years and it didn't work out. Well, guess what? After that backpacking trip, I get a random message from somebody who wants to connect with me. And that person ends up connecting me with the person, Mark from Soft White Underbelly. And I get interviewed a week right after that. And it went super viral and it changed my life. And even Mark said, the guy who runs Soft White Underbelly says, Fausto, I know you've been trying to get on for the past 4 years. It just wasn't the right time, but now is the right time. And so something I want to teach you guys too is timing is everything. Sometimes it might be the right person, the wrong time. It might be the right opportunity, the wrong time. It's not that you're not going to get it. It's just that not right now because it's not the right time. So those are 3 examples for me where, life wasn't going my way, but guess what? It really was going my way. And thank God I didn't give up. Now, right here, I want to give you practical steps of what to do when you're in this season of things not going your way. The first one's going to be anchor your identity beyond the outcome. You are not your achievements. You are not your failures. You are not what's happening to you. You are who you choose to become through it. Now, I always say, have low expectations and high hope. See, when you attach your identity or who you are or your worth to the outcome, then you're always going to be disappointed. You're always going to be let down because things are not always going to go your way, or things are not always going to happen on your time, and not everybody's going to like you. So learn to not attach your identity to the outcome. Learn to enjoy the journey, the process. 2, focus on the next right step. You don't need to have your whole future figured out. You just need to do the next right thing. Heal, learn, build, rest. One day, one action at a time. I always tell people, don't future trip. See, your mind creates 99% of your problems, and like 99% of them don't even happen. So fear exists before you even do the thing. So be very careful with future tripping, thinking about, oh, what about this? What about that? Oh, la, 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 la. The less you think about yourself in those times, the better chance you have to not give up. So I always say, focus on what can I do today? What can I do in this moment? What can I do in this second? And focus on other people too. I always say this, bless other people and trust that the blessings that you desire are going to come your way. It's a really good technique to do for your mind. 3, refuse to quit on yourself no matter what. And this one's very important. You don't have to move fast, but you have to refuse to stay stuck. Giving up on your dream is easier, but you weren't built for easy. You were built for impact. If any of this is speaking to you, again, leave a comment below. This is free therapy sessions right now, so we can go into more depth about how to help you navigate this. Or if you have any of your own stories that you've overcame, that you learned that there was something better, share it in the comments your experience, because your experience gives other people hope. Now, as we get close to close everything out today, I want to leave you some extra words of wisdom. If it feels like life's against you right now, remember this. It's not the end of your story. It's the plot twist that's going to lead to a powerful breakthrough for you to become the version of yourself that you've always wanted, to have the things that you truly desire. You are being prepared for what you prayed for, even if it doesn't look like it right now. See, sometimes it looks like nothing is happening, but so much is happening. Sometimes things aren't going your way, you think, but they're actually going exactly the way you need it. So don't give up. Believe in yourself. Surround yourself with people who speak life into you. You are worthy. You do matter. You are needed. The season that you're in that feels like it's impossible, you're going to get through it. I promise you that. And guess what? You don't have to do this alone. I'm going to be here with you every step of the way. That breakup is a breakthrough. That lost opportunity leaves space for a better opportunity. That pain that seems impossible to heal through, you're healing through it faster than you think. Maybe what you wanted it to do didn't work out, but it doesn't mean it won't work out in the future. So drop a comment below if this spoke to you. Let's walk through this together. And if you want more real, raw encouragement for when your life gets messy, make sure you subscribe. And just in case what's holding you back may have to do with past traumas, codependency, negative belief systems, check out my videos above, because the videos that are above are going to help you through those things. Because sometimes the reason why you can't get through it is not what you can do today to move through it. You got to look in the past to fix it, so you have the strength to move through it in the present. And also, before I let you go, I'm offering a free ebook, How to Find Purpose in Your Pain, the 7-step process. It's completely free, and the link will be in the description.